Hey everyone. So the topic for this week is about the portrayal of gender roles in the media. I want to start off by giving you a few examples. So in many Disney Channel movies, they have really strong underlying gender roles that most people overlook at the time. For example, Snow White and Cinderella. Both these movies have women starting out in the movie just cleaning, and just because they're women and because they aren't the prettiest characters. And by the end of the movie, the men end up saving them. Another example is in Lion King. It's another movie where a strong male lion is the only one that can save all the other female lions. And in many other of these cartoon Disney Channel movies, the men are macho, they hunt, they're the providers, and all the women do is stay home and clean and look after the kids. There are, however, more and more movies and TV shows being made today that don't follow this typical gender role assignment. For example, a new show called The Orville does a really good job of not using these typical gender roles. The show is a comedy about aliens, but the strongest person in the show is a woman, and she's in charge of doing all the physical tasks, which is typically the opposite with most shows. So yeah, I think TV shows and movies have a huge impact on the way society thinks and acts, and especially in adolescence, because their minds are still learning, and they look up to the characters in these shows as role models, and they want to be like them. So people see characters in the movies, and that's the way they think they're supposed to act. And if you watch a lot of one TV show, you might identify with one specific character, and that can change how you think about yourself. This is generally true with everyone, but I think especially with kids. I really wasn't surprised at these movies because only very recently gender roles started to become more and more important in the media. The use of technology has made this topic really come to light and I think has had a very positive impact. For example, through the use of Twitter and other social media sites, people are starting to voice their opinions more for everyone to read. Celebrities can, make a tweet saying, hey, this movie is sexist, don't go see it, which millions of people will read, and then they'll respond their own opinions on the topic. So, yeah, to conclude, I think the media has a very strong influence on gender roles because movies and celebrities are so popular in our society today, especially through the use of our phones and technology.